So today, I'll be showing you guys how to improve your combat skills in Roblox BedWars so you can literally win every fight. These are some of the most overpowered things that most pro players do. I'm here with literally one of the best PvPers in BedWars, and he's told me quite a bit of advice, and I already knew about PvP a lot before. But right now, I want you guys to PvP the subscribe button. Try hitting it, but only hit it once. Make it turn gray, please. Also, like the video, 1,000 likes for another BedWars guide. But basically, here are all of the things you can do to improve your combat. It's pretty simple. Some of it may take a little bit to getting used to. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys. Third person is not good for PvP. So you can see he's 4 blocks away. I can hit him. But 5 blocks away, I can still hit him a little bit. Sometimes I can't hit him though. He's still only 5 blocks away. But zooming in will instantly let me hit him again. So you want to play in first person to be better at PvP. You guys literally just saw same position. I can't hit him in third person, but I can hit him in first person. So if you've been always playing in third person, it takes a little bit of getting used to. It took me like maybe a week, but it's like I used to play in third person, never in first person. But first person's just so much better for PvP. Next, of course, are the animations. Some people think animations don't give you an advantage. I think some of them do, but most people can agree that levitation animation actually does. So without an animation, or with most animations, you can't jump up 3 blocks, but with levitation animation, you can. It may take a few tries, but there we go. Levitation animation will actually let you jump a little higher. You just have to hold space bar, and it's kind of like you're just climbing up. Like, you see that? Yeah, levitation animation actually helps quite a bit. The only bad thing is sometimes when jumping up 2 blocks while you're running, sometimes it slides you to the side a bit more than other animations, but that's a little rare. So levitation animation, very good for jumping up 3 blocks. I think it might only work in third person though. I've never done it in first person. So the running animation and idle animation I use are the Mr. Toilet animations. It just seems like the run animation gives you a little bit of an advantage. I did a video testing animations, and it seems like the run animation makes you get hit less and is better for avoiding bow shots. It doesn't really give you an advantage in PvP at all. When I tested it, it looked like it gave me a little bit of a disadvantage, but overall, I'd say after testing it quite a bit, the run animation is best. Okay, so we've got my friend here. This is what a lot of people do, and this is like a very big mistake you can make in PvP. If I just auto-click and like run around him, you see like 1 hit per second. But if you do what I'm about to show you guys, you can get consistent, faster hits like this. And do more knockback. It's literally really good. Okay, so all you need to do, you just need to have between 6 and 10 CPS. 8 is the best, so you could get an auto clicker. By the way, most auto clickers you can set it by a millisecond. 100 milliseconds is 1 click per second, and then 10 milliseconds is 10 clicks per second. So set it anywhere in between. So like my teammate recommended, set it anywhere in between 60 and 100. But if you don't have an auto clicker, then you can literally just click, and this is about, how I'm clicking right now is about like, I'd say 7. For me personally, 7 works the best. Like, literally, I can just do this. But if you do below 6 CPS, like this, then you're not gonna hit that fast. And then if you do like way too fast CPS like this, then I'm pretty sure BedWars has like an anti-auto clicker, so if you just go really fast, that's just gonna make you PvP worse. But you have to press S when getting hit backwards to stop combos and knockback. Like, you see me spamming S and W, I'm taking, okay, that was a bit of knockback, but literally just pressing S a lot of the time will reduce your knockback by a lot, or completely remove your knockback. Pressing S when you get hit may take a little bit of getting used to when you're PvPing as someone. I mean, it's not really useful like if you're running on a bridge or something, but if you go to someone's base, there's one person and you just have to PvP them, then S will really help a lot. What he does is he is holding shift and pressing W while hitting, but then when he gets hit, he just presses S to stop himself. But it's really good for stopping combos. Someone hits you multiple times and you get no hits on them, and it's really good for taking less knockback or no knockback. The best place to aim to get a lot of combos, if you aim at the legs and you launch them in the air a little bit, you're not gonna get any hits. In the torso, it just doesn't work as well. I'm pretty sure the way hit registration works is there's like a cone or like a shape in front of your sword, and if they're within that area, you can hit them with your sword. So, like, wherever you're facing, there's definitely, like, a part detecting if they're, like, in front of you or, like, within hit range or something. So that part probably moves with your camera. So, like, if I'm standing right here trying to hit them, I can't hit him. I'm looking completely down right here, I can't hit him. But then looking towards him, I can actually hit him. So there's definitely like some sort of a shape in front of you, and wherever you're facing with that camera is where it hits. So the reason you want to aim at their head not only is looking completely straight looking at their head, but if you launch them in the air when you combo them, you'll still have your mouse on their legs and be able to combo them even more and get some extra hits on them. Also, if they're jumping around and you're looking straight forward where their head would be, you can still hit their legs. It's still best to track them though. Like if they're jumping around and you think you can track them good enough, like just track them like while they're in the air. Tracking basically means try to keep your mouse on them at all times when they're running around. So in a normal PvP situation, you'll just have like some other guy and then you just want to hit him with the sword. But do everything I told you to hit him with the sword. Like try tracking him. You may see like I'm just moving my camera around a lot, but just try to track them. If you randomly move your camera a little bit, like in a circular shape or from side to side, that will actually help your PvP a bit. It's not really that much of a difference, so don't try to force yourself to like shake your mouse whenever you PvP like that, because it will just make it a little harder. Never try to stand still. Like you shouldn't just be looking at the guy and then if he jumps like move up like that. Like, try to move your mouse a little bit more in, like, a certain motion, like side to side or in a circle, because movement will help a little bit. Whatever part they use in front of you to do, like, hit detection and stuff, like, if it's swinging around a little bit like that, but not too much, then it probably has, like, a greater chance of hitting them. Now, I'll be giving you guys some specific advice for if you have slow devices or fast devices. What I mean by that is, well, you can press Shift F5 and you'll see your FPS. For me, I can get, like, pretty good FPS, and then I can also, well, my ping is kind of bad. It's normally, like, 150 to 200 because my Wi-Fi is not good. But it mainly just depends on your device. So if you're getting a less than 60 FPS, then you should probably follow my advice for slow devices. Also, if you're, like, on an old computer or have a bad graphics card, like a GTX 1050, like, stuff below that, then for phones, you can do this on phones. You just can't, like, make macros or, like, auto-clickers or stuff on a phone. Or actually, I think you can if you, like, get an auto-clicker on, like, the App Store. So, like, if you're able to play on max graphics and not have any lag at all, like, I'm on max graphics, I can look around, no FPS drops or anything, then that would definitely be a fast device. So now, I'm going to show you guys how good an FPS unlocker actually is. Alright, so now we're at 30 frames per second. Look at how much knockback we took at 30 frames per second. That is literally 3 blocks. Alright, now I'm going to position myself to be where my cursor is here if I look down. Okay, hit. So this is 60 frames per second. We only took 1 block of knockback. Literally, that, okay, if you're playing on 30 frames per second, your knockback's gonna be crazy like that. Monitor goes up to 240 frames per second, so that's the highest I can test it up to, but some monitors can go up to 400, so that'd be even better. So 120 frames per second, still basically 1 block of knockback. Actually, let's test it. I'm at 240. I'm pretty sure, I know the game can only go up to 240, but let's see if I set it higher if I get even less knockback. Okay, 240 frames. We took, this isn't a whole block of knockback, basically like 3/4 a block of knockback, so that is actually quite a bit better. I'm gonna make it as high as it can go. Graphics quality all the way down, 500 frames per second. Let's see how much knockback I take. So I'm currently right here, and that is still about 3/4. My last combat tip. This will only work in some situations. All my combat tips this video will pretty much work in every PvP situation except some against like big groups of people. But this is if you have blocks. So I'm pretty sure most people already know this, but if you start from slightly higher up, you can always get the first hit. By slightly higher up, I mean like 2 blocks, maybe 4. Like, you don't want to see someone and then instantly start Fortnite bridging like this, because then you're gonna, like, take a lot of fall damage. You just want to build up a little bit, hit them, build up a little bit more, hit them like this. Like, this is pretty good for PvP. Not only is there less range for them, but like you can just keep going like this, and then yeah, so just building up. You don't have to. It's still really easy to PvP if someone's like higher up than you and jumps down, but that just basically guarantees the first hit. I understand it may be a little hard. Anyways, that's how to improve your PvP in Roblox BedWars. Hope this helped you guys out, but make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for more videos on Roblox BedWars. Like the video, join the Discord server link in the description, follow my Twitter at Telanthric, use star code Telanthric to support my channel. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.